Howdy, I'm Trader Gray, and I'm playing Magic the Gathering Arena once again. And I'm having so much fun playing this game. It's been since the 90s for me. You can call me a veteran noob because I'm coming back in with the fresh glasses again, and I'm seeing all brand new cards, and it is just great to be back. The cards have wonderful art. This UI pulled me right in, and I'm sucked right back into this game and having a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, I didn't find a whole lot of guides out there as far as upgrading the free decks and as far as being current. So I figured, what the hey, I'll make some with the decks that I'm using and share it with the rest of the world. What we're doing today is mono red Goblins Everywhere. That's right, we're taking that tutorial to deck that they gave you, and we upgraded it and we crushed it in some standard play. So you're probably wondering, well, what is this video really geared for? This is geared for a beginner that just started playing Arena, just like myself. You might have completed your tutorial. You might have gotten the 5 free decks. You might have done the Color Series challenge. And you might have, and I strongly suggest, that you do the daily that gives you free decks, and you should end up with 21 free decks. If you're that kind of person, this video is geared for you. There's a reason for it, because you get free cards out of those decks. We're going to use a couple of those free cards. We're also going to use the free codes that we found online, and if you don't have those codes, check out my Discord below in the description. You're going to see my link there. Go there. Go to my Discord. Say hey, hi, let me know you found me. You don't have to really say anything. But if you go inside the Discord, in the Magic the Gathering channel, I have pinned a website that has all of these codes on it, and they still work today. I promise you, they still work today. Even though it shows it expired in July, they still work, okay? They still work. Other than that, they give you free, these free codes give you free packs. These free packs, when you open them, give you a lot of cards and wild cards. We use those wild cards, plus we spent, $5, $6 for the welcome package. Got those free packs. I'm sorry, it's not free when you spend $5 or $6, but you feel me. We got even more cards. And by opening those, we got a few more wild cards. We took those wild cards and we built what I'm going to show you next, our mono red deck. It is designed and geared for a beginner player that has all of those decks, those 21 free decks. You've got the codes, you got wild cards now because you've opened all your packs. You've leveled up some, you've gotten some wild cards out of the packs from leveling up. And you're looking to upgrade your deck. Why? Because you want to farm. You want to get better cards. You want to build that ultimate dream deck. And I'm going to give you a way to farm your red spells with the mono red Goblins Everywhere. Beginners upgrade. I don't know what I'm saying there. We'll leave that in. I won't take that out. Okay, before we even go into the upgraded deck, let me just show you the original. It may be a little redundant. You can skip ahead if you want, but I'm going to show you the original deck. That way we can talk about it and the wombo combo of it, and then where we go from there to the upgraded version. Goblins Everywhere. Okie dokie. Well, first off, you get 25 lands. It's mono red, so they're all mountain. we're gonna talk about the cards, what they do, and then we'll talk about the little bit of the combo, the synergy of the deck, okay? For our 1-drops, our 1 casting cost, we have 3 shocks. Shock deals 2 damage to any target. It's an instant. Storm Strike. It's an instant. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn, and we get to scry 1. Another 1-drop here for 10 Street Cadet. It's a creature goblin 1/1. Whenever 10 Street Cadet becomes blocked, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Going to our 2-drops, we have Goblin Tunneler. He's a creature, Goblin Rogue. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn whenever we tap him, so we can make something unblockable as long as it's power 2 or less, and he's a 1/1 Goblin Rogue. Nest Robber, he's a 2/1 dinosaur with haste. Going to our 3-drop column, we got Burn Bright, we have 2 of these. It's an instant. Creatures you control get +2, +0 until end of turn. We get 4 Goblin Gatherings. Sorcery, create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to 2 plus the number of cards named Goblin Gathering in your graveyard. So when you first cast this, you're going to get 2 goblins on the board, then 3, then 4, etc. So, Molten Ravager. Creature Elemental, 0/4. But you can pump them up as much as red mana as you have for 1 equals +1, +0 until end of turn. So if you have 4 and you pump it in, you're going to get a 4/4 until end of turn. Raid Bombardment. I love this. I like it. It's an enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. Goblin Gang Leader. You say that 4 times fast. Anyway, it's our 4-drop column. We have 2 of them. And when this enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Goblin Trashmaster. It's a rare Goblin Warrior that's a 3/3. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. And you can sacrifice a goblin to destroy a target artifact. So we get 1 of those. We get 2 Ogre Battle Drivers. This is a creature Ogre Warrior. Whenever another creature enters a battle under your control, that creature gets +2/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. And it's also a 3/3. I forgot to mention that. So, we put in creatures right after this. They get +2 added to their power, and they can attack right away because they're hasted. Going to our just big drops here because it's 6, 6, 6, and then 7. Okay? So our first 6-drop is an Immortal Phoenix. That is flying. It's a 5/3. This Phoenix, when it dies, return it to its owner's hand. Inescapable Blaze. It's an instant. This spell can't be countered. Inescapable Blaze deals 6 damage to any target. Got 2 of those. Volcanic Dragon. Flying, haste, and 4/4. And then lastly, 2 Siege Dragons, which is a creature dragon 5/5 flying. When it enters the battlefield, destroy all walls your opponents control. And when it attacks, if defended player controls no walls, it deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. And of course, 25 lands of mountain. That is your basic deck. Now, what is the synergy? What is the combo? Well, it's about flooding the board with all of your creatures here. If you do get the mana to cast these, even better. This gives you a little bit of flying, some evasive cards. Whereas all of these are all on the land. It's a very aggro type deck. And it pairs extremely well with Raid Bombardment, especially when you can flood the board with goblins and then send them in and then it is really cool, really fun. That's where we go with the upgrade. So we're going to talk about that in just 1 second, but you can see the beauty of this deck and how it's designed. It's designed to be fast, just amassing a goblin army there and just going in. You know, and if while you're trying to build up that army, you can sneak one in because it can't be blocked. You know, you got some burn damage. You can pump your creatures up. Now, if you're going to use this, just if you're playing this deck straight out right, do this after you've done your attack. Okay, that way you don't ruin your bombardment because it only works with power 2 or less. Everything here, power 2 or less, except when you start going up to here. You get it here, but you don't get it here, okay? So, with that being in mind, hit the attack, tap them, get the Raid Bombardment, then pump them up, okay? But you can actually do better with a better card. And that's where we go with our upgrade. let's go ahead and talk about the upgrade and what cards we took out. And its wombo combo. All the great stuff. Goblins Everywhere 2.0. This is my upgraded version of Goblins Everywhere. Before we talk about the combo, what cards we've taken out, which ones we replace, how many you're going to have to craft, which ones you get free, before we talk about any of that, let's just talk about the deck itself, okay? All the cards. We're going to talk about all the new cards. We're not going to talk about the ones that were in the deck previously, like 10 Street Cadet, right? We're not going to re-talk about that. So bear with me. We're going to start with the 1-drops. So, of course, we kept the 10 Street Cadets. There was 3 of them in the previous one. But we took one out. Okay. We added some Goblin Arsonist. It's a creature, Goblin Shaman, 1/1. And when it dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to any target. Chandra's Pyroline. I love this card. I really do. And it's an uncommon. It's an elemental lizard, 1/3, and whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, it gets +1/+0 and gains double strike until end of turn. Very nasty indeed. Cinder Clasm. I got 2 of these. This is kind of our like board wipe for those little creatures or scoots or rogues, things of that nature that we can kind of take out that have power 2 or less or a little bit more. You'll see here in just a little bit. Fire Prophecy. Oh, and I'm sorry. This is an instant. We didn't even talk about the rest of Cinder Clasm. I was just talking about how good it is and why it's in there. But it's so yeah. It's a 2-drop, but we can kick it for an additional 1 mana. Cinder Clasm deals 1 damage to each creature. If it was kicked, it deals 2 damage to each creature instead. Fire Prophecy. It's an instant. Fire Prophecy deals 3 damage to a target creature, and we also may put a card from our hand on the bottom of our library, and if we do, draw a card. So it gives us a little bit of draw synergy, just to kind of get into our deck a little bit. Could this deck use more draw power? Yes, but we'll talk about that later at the end of the stream. Robber of the Rich. It's a mythic rare. We have 2 of these. Creature, Human, Archer, Rogue. It's a 2/2, reach and haste. And whenever this attacks, if defending player has more cards in hand than you, exile the top card of their library. During any turn you attacked with the rogue, you may cast that card, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. 2 Bone Crusher Giants in our we're in our 3 column here, our 3 casting cost column. 2 Bone Crusher Giants. It's a giant, of course, a 4/3. It's got an adventure on it for Stomp for 2 mana. Damage, it's an instant. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. I love the any target part. Very flexible. Very, gives you some variety. You can also play this as a creature on the other part of the adventure. And when it becomes the target of a spell, it does 2 damage to that spell's controller. Goblin Gathering. We kept 4 of those in the deck. Raid Bombardment. We had 2. We added 2. You see where we're going with this? You'll see. You'll see. I'll let you know. Relic Robber. We got 2 of these. He's nice. He's nifty. I've said that probably a couple of times. I feel like. Nifty. Anyway, I like him. He's a Goblin Rogue. 2/2. Haste. And whenever he does combat damage to a player, that player creates a 0/1 colorless Goblin Construct artifact creature token. With this creature can't block, and at the beginning of your upkeep, this creature deals 1 damage to you. So when he gets in and gets some damage done, we're going to throw that little goblin head you see there on their side of the board, and it's going to keep doing damage to them. That's pretty nice. We got 3 Anax hardened in the Forge. He's a legendary enchantment creature demigod. His power is equal to your devotion to red, and whenever Anax or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 red satire creature token with this creature can't block. If the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2 of those tokens instead. Nice. We kept our Goblin gang leaders. We kept our Ogre battle drivers. We added some Torbrands. Thane of Redfell. This guy is freaking awesome. You're gonna see him in a lot of red decks. We have 4 of these. He's a Dwarf Noble. Legendary creature. If a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +2 instead. He's a 2/4 as well. Amber Cleave. It's a 6 cast. Legendary artifact equipment. Flash. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. When this enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. We got 2 Castle Ambereths. And we got some lands. I like the different art with the Zendikar since we're doing some Zendikar standard. And I threw these in. So, let's talk about the Wombo Combo. What we took out. Why it's in there in the first place. And what's free and what you have to craft. Okay, first off, let's talk about the Wombo Combo. It's Raid Bombardment. It's Torbrand. If you get these 2 out, and they're on the board, and you start massing an army, it's going to be game over for your opponent very soon. These, it's like hamburger and fries. It's like milkshakes with whipped cream. I don't know, whatever your favorite pairing is, this is it. Okay? Raid Bombardment deals 1 point of damage, right? But with Torbrand, it's now doing 3 points for every attacking creature with power 2 or less. We're looking at you. We're looking at you. You. Not you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Not you. Yes, you. Not you. Yes, you. So pretty much most of everything in our deck is going to trigger Raid Bombardment. And we're going to mass an army as quickly as possible. Now, what's the third Wombo Combo? If you didn't think that was atrocious enough. Well, Pyroline. Anytime our Raid Bombardment goes off, or let's say we hit our opponent with the Arsonist, or we stomped our opponent if we want to, this is going to get stronger, and it gains double strike. So let's say we had a triggered 3 Raid Bombardments, 3 points of damage. Doesn't matter whether it was 9 or not. This is going to become, so it's going to become a 4/3, right? Because we're going to add 3 on top of it. It gets double strike. Don't forget, double strike is what it says, but except it gives it first strike and then another strike. That's the double strike. So it's going to hit for 8 for just doing 3 points of damage with Raid Bombardment. This gets crazy. Okay, crazy good. Very crazy good. Our Bone Crusher, you know, I mean, everything red will get +2 added. You're going to see that I mess up on some math in one of the gameplay footage. I'll point that out with a little text box. You know, I realized it after, and I'm like, oh man, that's embarrassing, but whatever. We still won that particular game. But yes, NX could trigger it if he's only got power 2 or less, but more than not, NX is in there just to get removed, or if things are dying, we get to create more 1/1s. So there's a lot of synergy with Anax, especially when you have more Amber Cleaves to add. He just gets crazy good, right? But his value comes in when all of our red permanents, if they're being removed, are creatures, that is, not tokens. Are well, I mean, this one comes in as a red goblin creature token, right? But you know, non-token stuff he will create satires with, right? So yeah, like any of these that die, we're gonna get some more. We're gonna get extras, and those extras will trigger Raid Bombardment, which is awesome. With Torbrand, they're gonna get +3 added to them as well. So this deck has so much crazy fun. You can call it jank if you want. I love this deck. Now, it is going to give you a positive win ratio. That I can guarantee. Okay, you're going to watch a gameplay. Yes, we lost a few as well, but we won a lot. And you're going to know very quickly in some matches whether you're going to win or whether you need to scoop. Okay, that's the other beauty of it. Don't look at that as a negative. Play what you need to play, get those dailies done, and then get out if you need to. Okay, so this deck is fast, and that's the beauty of playing a mono red deck, especially a very aggressive deck. Okay, you're gonna have fast matches. You may have some that you actually play out to see if you can win, and you might win. Especially if you get that Torbrand down. Because if they're letting you build an army and you got Raid Bombardment out, as soon as you get Torbrand down, it's over. Pretty much. All right, what other things? You got some removal, you got some draw power with this, okay? You can wipe the board with this if need be. This just gives you extra bit of damage. If it dies, it can, you know, hit something else. Amber Cleave, it can win games. You can also lose games to this very quickly. This just brings in more goblins. This hastes everything and gives them +2 on top of that. On top of that. Okay. So it's a very good deck. I like it. What did we get rid of? It's a very good point to bring up, right? Let me zoom in on this. I had it pulled up here and it went bye-bye. Obviously, we got rid of all of our high casting cost cards, our 6 and our 7. We got rid of the Siege Dragons, the Volcanic Dragon, the Inescapable Blaze, the Immortal Phoenix. Our Goblin Trashmaster, we got rid of him as well. We did keep these two. We added the Torbrands, we added the Annex Relics, added 2 more Raid Bombardments, added some Bone Crusher Giants, kept the Goblin Gathering. So out of the 3 column, we got rid of the Burn Brights, which you don't need if you have Torbrand. You could also, you know, argue that you have the Castle Ambereth as well. We got rid of the Molten Ravager, the Nest Robber, and the Goblin Tunneler, but we added Chandra's Pyroling, the board wipe, a little bit of a board wipe. I mean, it's our board wipe, okay? It's not going to get rid of everything like mono big green, you know, unless they block with everything, and then you got Torbrand down, and they all end up with 1 or 2 health left, which you're going to see in one particular matchup against a Celestia deck. Spoiler alert. that happened. And we were able to clear the board. So, and we got our Raid Bombardment off. So there you go. Fire Prophecy, again, just 3 damage. A little bit of card draw if you need it. Robber of the Rich, just a very aggressive card. Gives you a little bit of reach and haste, and it's a great turn 2 option. And of course our 1-drops. Now, it is playing with 22 lands. We did trim it from 25 to 22. I'm going to tell you straight up, right off the bat, we did so many games with this, and not one time have I used Castle Ambereth. So when I am talking to you about your crafting cost, your crafting costs, to keep this considered free, budget friendly, and doable for a beginner, again, that just got all those decks, got those codes, you got wild cards to use, you're looking to upgrade a deck. And I suggest staying with one color, okay, one color, because it's easier, and you're just doing this to farm and get better cards, right? To get your dailies done, get that gold, get more cards, build that dream deck later. We're going to talk about the crafting here. That's where this is coming in. We're going to talk about the crafting costs. What you have to craft to get this deck made. Okay. The Castle Ambereth. I know I said I didn't use them one time. That's actually a mistake. I used it one time. I played a lot of games. I used it one time. Could you actually play this deck without it? You sure as heck can. You sure as heck can. I would suggest building these 2 cards last. Now, when you upgrade this deck to be in, let's say, a meta mono red, you're probably going to have more Castle Ambereths in there. But until then, just for this, you could consider these out. So let's just talk about the rares first. 4 Torbrands. 1 Bone Crusher Giant. You get 1 for free. You get 1 Amber Cleave for free. Okay. So 1 plus 4, that's 5. Plus 2 of the Relic Robbers, that's 7. That's it for the rares. That's it for the rares. If you've opened all your packs, and you should have between 7 to maybe 10 rares to play with. If you were unfortunate, maybe you only have 6. That's okay. This is still buildable. Maybe cut one of the Torbrands out, or maybe cut a Relic Robber out, because I think having 4 Torbrands in the deck is crucial. Why? Because he's going to get removed of how important he is, and it's nice to be able to have more than one draw of him, or to draw into him again. Or if you haven't drawn into him, you'll be drawing into him soon, you see, because you got 4 in the deck. That's why it's very important. Same thing with the raid bombardments. This is your combo strategy. Okay, so you could cut back. If you add the castles in, that brings it up to 9. It is still doable. It is still doable, because I had around 11 rares. When you might end up with more. If you're incredibly lucky, you might end up with less. But you can definitely cut the castles. I'm sorry for saying earlier that I never used it one time, when in fact I actually did use it for one time. Yes, I used it one time. Out of all the matches that I've played, I've used it one time. Anyway. With that being said, so yes, Amber Cleave is free. 1 Bone Crusher Giant's free. You're gonna have to craft 2 Robbers of the Riches. Sorry, not riches, but Robber of the Rich. You're gonna have to craft 2 of these. Do you have to? No, you certainly don't. You can add in some more removal and be fine with that. You can add in, you can add in another 10 Street Cadet. I feel like I could use another land sometimes. You could do that as well. You can bring it up from 22 lands to 23. You know, sometimes I get land starved. You know, I've trimmed it back because it will operate and do what it needs to do with less land. But there's games where I'm like, you know, we could probably add another land. So you could not craft these if you want. I did, and I find them very valuable. Now, how many rares, mythic rares, are you going to end up getting from your wild cards? I would say between 2 and 4. Between 2 and 4. That's why I don't craft. That's why I don't put any more than 2 in a deck. You get the Amber Cleave for free, so don't misunderstand. You get 1 Bone Crusher Giant for free as well. So yeah, 2 of the Robber of the Riches. You're going to have to end up crafting. Or don't, but I suggest it's worth it. Why? Because if you go into a meta deck later, you're going to have Torbrands, you're going to have Robbers, you're going to have Annexes, you know, you're going to Bone Crusher Giants. You're going to have more of these. And just because they just go so well together. And you're going to see a lot of that in a lot of meta decks, top meta decks for Mono Red. So getting them in early into this deck, very nice indeed. Cutting the high cost cards out of it, even better. Trimming some of the lands, even better. Getting some more of our you know, cards that we need and draw from. It's a very great deck. I love it, and I hope you have so much fun with it too. If you do, let me know in the comments. Come into the Discord, say hi. Let me know if you take this through rank. Let me know how far it even gets you. If there's any suggestions, or if you make any changes to it, let me know. So yeah, I love it. I hope you do too. I'm Trader Gray. I stream on Twitch as well, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find me there. You can check out my schedule as well. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday at the moment until we change it otherwise. Come check me out. Sometimes I'm playing Magic. Sometimes I'm playing something else. Say hi. Come join our community. Would love to have you. Now, on to the gameplay. And then after the gameplay, we're going to talk about possible upgrades. Just kind of rehash it over one more time. All right. Let me put on my headset here. Gonna minimize this. I got rid of the rankings. Lately I've been playing a lot of platinum people, so don't know why, but what you got? I know you got something. While you're doing that, I need to check on something. A mod I use for another game had an update, so I want to check it out. Okay, go for it, man. I'm just testing this out real quick for a quick test. Gonna get some walls going. I know what type of deck you're playing, so very interesting indeed. You're tapped on mana. So let's get you out while we can. And we're gonna hit for 6. That was 6, right? Yeah. Wait a minute, did I play with 61 cards? I'm playing with 61, aren't I? Rip. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Okay. Let's see if he's gonna counter. Let's go for it. Resolve. Good thing I got another. He don't need to know that though. We're gonna swing wide with this. Yeah, the Torbrand with the Goblins is pretty juicy indeed. Because these are hidden for 3/3. Alright, another counter coming up. Alright. This would kill him. So we gotta try. If he doesn't counter it, he's dead. Resolve. Touche. He got me with no mana. What else are you thinking there? Okay. I'll attack. Take 2. And another 2. And just because we can. Done. I want you to put your flyers out, please. That works too. Pass. You're tapped out. You're tapped out, my friend. You know what's coming. It's dead. Hey, Tater! What's going? What's going on? So far. Since we cannot play anything on turn 1, I love his sleeve. We're just going to throw in the castle and get it tapped. That eerie castle noise. Well, the good thing about the power lane is that he can't shock it. It's got 3 health, so it survives a shock, but not any other burn damage that he might have. It can also block something if he's got a haste creature. Like Robber of the Rich, for example. We can block it. Why would you do that? Because now he just opened up the lane. So we can kick it, and it does 2 damage across the board, and it gives our guy, well, no, let's draw a card. Do I want to draw a card? Or do I want to put the annex down? Tough. I'm probably overthinking it. He could block. Or we could do 4 points of damage. Yeah, we're playing a burn deck. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did not do damage to the opponent, so he doesn't. My bad. You got to do damage to the opponent for this guy to get double strike and to get beefed up. But he is playing a burn deck just like we are, so getting rid of his creatures is probably a good thing. Hey John Ray, how are you? We're just playing some Magic real quick until we get some more interest for Phasmophobia. You just claimed my guy. Is that forever? Just until end of turn. Okay. Are you gonna shock me? That's right. Ugh, I'm gonna take 4 to the face. Plus the 2 he just gave me. And I get it back. That's fine. I'm okay with that. The guy took 3 that turn. Bombardment coming up. Bombardment's gonna make this Pyroline very sexy. We could just send the Pyroline in, and if he trades with the Bone Crusher Giant, I'll consider that a win, maybe? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, baby. Your life is a resource right now you don't want to be messing with against another red deck. Well, it gets double strike, right? So it's only a first strike of 2. Oh, Torbrand becomes a 4. You're right. You're right, Jean-Ray. You're right. Absolutely right. So he's going to do 6 to me. I'm good with that. Because we got him now. Yeah, it's a good game, man. Yeah, genre, very good point out there. I wasn't adding the +2 that the Torbrand gives the Pyroline. So he went in and hit for 4 and 4, and I think he misunderstood that as well. Sorry it's taking longer, guys, about the Phasmophobia here. Do I want to keep this? Not... well... we might be able to draw something better. Could always force the draw, too. I'm going to turn on full control. Make it look like I have something that I can play. But I don't. Let's get rid of the Cobra. And we will get rid of one of you. We'll get rid of you. Wow, where is that land when you need it? That's gonna drive me bonkers. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mass up. Put the Torbrand down next go around. Maybe. Yeah, the Torbrand's got to come down next turn. Oh man, that is tough. We could wait on the Torbrand maybe one turn. Yeah. Okay, so with Torbrand, we have 1, 2, 7, 9. We got a lot of damage coming in. This is going to be 9. Oh, wow. We got to go for it. Trying to make sure that this deck is a positive win ratio, though. And I believe it is. I believe it is for the budget type of deck that we're playing. I believe it is pretty good. So. We tried to out-aggro him, and he out-aggroed us by getting that Core Blade Bastard down, getting that double strike, which kind of sucked. Can we hide you? Hold up. Can I hide? How do I? What's my command to hide this? I forget. Is it Control A? No. Is it Alt A? Yeah. There we go. I don't need that. I don't need that right now. Why is it taking so long to pass a turn? Hello? Oh, because I put control on. Whoops. I made it look like I had a play. I didn't think about that. We're gonna put full control back on. Yeah, dead players can pass, can throw things. Yeah. Hey, I thought full control was still on. We're gonna turn that full control on to kind of mess with our opponent's head. Make it look like we have a play that we really don't have a play. Well. If he doesn't want the token, he's going to have to lose a 1/1. And that's good for us, so far. Oh, why'd I have to spoil it? I talked about it last stream, at the end. We played a few more games, and yeah. What you got for that? He's probably got an answer to it. No, he doesn't. That's good for us, but it can block. He's playing a Golgari, that's the clan name for black and green, type of adventure deck. We're going to set up here. Can I play this? It takes that and that. We're gonna set up. We're gonna do a big setup here. Do I want to go in with these goblins? Nah, no attacks right now. We're just gonna set up. That's okay. We got another. Send your foul Malware knight. Do it. Do it. No fun. You know what? We might as well just get some damage in. If he blocks with... works for us. Works for us. Get some damage in. How about we send you, and you in? Well, we got rid of some of the riffraff, but we still have a problem on the board. Let's think this through. I think we need to start setting things up. Having that Foulmire Knight there is going to be a problem, and so is the Flyer. If we can get some removal, it might be pretty good in our favor. He should attack with the Flyer. Let's send in our one, because he's going to end up doing 3 points of damage to something, right? So if he blocks with anything, maybe we could get some kills off by doing this. Hey Brahms, how's it going, man? Block with the 5/5. Okay. I mean, we could, just to keep him alive, but we're gonna kill everything anyway, right? Well, we're just gonna kill his Well, I ended up killing my Relic Robber too. We could just keep this alive for now. Yeah. So that hurt him big time. Next time, all we got to do is swing in with all, and we win. But he should swing in with his love struck piece and wipe out some of our stuff.
The land will devour intruders.
So here's the deal. Swing in with all, and we win. But he should swing in with his love struck piece and wipe out some of our stuff.
The land will devour intruders.
So here's the deal. All he has to do is block with the Foulmire Knight. We can get 3 points of damage in. Oh no, it's gonna do more than that. My bad. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, we got him because of Ray Bombardment and Torbrand. I wasn't doing my math in my head right. Patience was a virtue on that one. We almost made a mistake. I blame it on the adult beverage that I've drank half of. Dang this simple math! Yeah. Only 2 in here, basically. A blue flyer on the board already. What does he got? Return it to my hand. What you got? What you got? Incoming scry. I'll take that one, sir. So yeah, I love Relic Robber in this deck because it adds that pressure that now he can't. I mean, does he choose to get rid of the Goblin Skull on the board or one of my permanents? Hey, Pat, what's going on, man? Ah! Hey, what do you do again? Spells your opponent's cast that target this creature cast 2 more. Creatures you control the fly-in have spells your opponent's cast at target this creature 2 more. Okay, so this would cost basically 4 to cast if I'm going to put it on something. Alright, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do we want to start flooding the board? I think we should start flooding the board. What do y'all think? Or we could just get rid of the flyer. I mean, we could pay 2 extra. Yeah. Auto pay. Get out of here! Do I want to draw? Nah. Yeah, flood the board. I thought about it. And then he gets 2 of those now. To the face. Getting that magic on. Yes, I'm not sure if you were live when I ended. Oh, no worries. No worries at all, my friend. You gonna make up a Christmas deck? I should. I should. Well, he's got itty bitty little thingies for flooding. Alright. Y'all want to take out my Relic Robber for your 2 little bitty thingies? I'll let you. It's a good trade. It's a great trade. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I went ahead and put this down so we can get 2 more out. Because I was gonna force a trade here. Because he can't let these things keep stacking up. Oh yeah, yeah. Send them all in. Yeah, yeah. Do it. I'm not gonna block those. Yeah, you can take my raid bombardment, but you cannot take my toy brand. Oh, this is gonna hurt. He could only block 1 of them. Because this guy cannot block good right now, so can't complain. Can't complain. So. Do we have a turn 1 play? No, we don't. Go ahead and throw that down. That way it comes in tapped. We have not even used our castles 1 time to pump up our dudes. Just saying. We really haven't had a really good opportune moment to do that. You're playing a red, white, black deck. Let's put the pressure on. That Relic Robber coming in some value here. Now, he's probably got some removal. I would not blame him. Oh, never mind. What do I want to get rid of? Betray? Your whole deck revolves around that card. Yeah. Kinda. But I have 3 others in the deck, so I'm betting the odds. That's a big sad face right there. Big sad face. Don't worry, my friend. I'm calling in the reinforcements. Probably should have done this and then done this. That would have been smart. Yeah, I'll sacrifice that. That's okay. Yeah, if we were smart, we should have done the battle driver first, but I was more worried about getting things on the board. That was where my mind was at. Ugh. I can take another 8. Aw, you lucky SOB. What was our next card? It was gonna be juicy, wasn't it? We were gonna win, weren't we? Nope, we weren't gonna win. Because it was a mountain. We should at least give him a heart. But the beauty of this deck is it's fast. You know whether you're going to win or lose very quickly. Which makes it a great farming deck. Makes it a great farming deck. Quick games, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ooh, I love your sleeve. Pretty dang cool. Oh, sorry. And I know it's my turn and you're probably waiting for me to do something. Lotus Cobra. Die, Lotus Cobra. I'm not gonna draw anything. Go with this for right now. I forgot, what do you do again? Whenever this land is tapped, it adds an additional mana. Okay, and you can sacrifice it to create a 2/2 wolf token. Alright. He's gonna get a lot of mana for this one. Pulling out something big, I hope. You better. No. Oh, okay. This is really good for us, especially if I can get another creature that has 2 or... I would say 3 or less mana cost. Not bad. It's a very slow play. I'd rather do this. You know why? Oh yeah, baby. It's coming. It's coming. And just to make sure you eat it... Well, no, wait. Is he going to block with this Lotus Cobra? Should I do this? He didn't? Well, we got him next turn. Oh, yeah. Good game. He knows it. Don't good game me and keep playing. What you got? What you got? It's always weird when people GG, but you know what? He probably had a daily, and yeah. Everyone has a different view on good game. I think I'm old-fashioned. Anytime someone says it, I think they're just saying good game. I don't think they're being trolly. I don't think they're... Some people use it as trolly. Yes, I get it. Some people say it and think they have the win, and then it's always nice to show them they don't. And then some are like me who just say it just to be polite and say good game, you know? So everyone's got a different view on it. Some mean good game, others mean get good. See, I never troll. Well, I troll you guys, but I'm not a douche to other people. Maybe I was in my 20s, but no, not even much. Not even much. Not even, yeah. Going for that death touch. We got a nice setup coming. Got a very nice setup coming. We need this pick. Get in here to help provoke it. That's right, Hunter. You do your job. Now, does my guy die? I think he gets first strike. We're about to test this theory. I should have first strike. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Got some draw power. What do I want to do here? I think I want to go for another Goblin Gathering. No, I may just flood the board with another Pyroling, because it looks like he's going to do something to that. Ooh. It's set up. No, don't do that right now. Let's get some things on the board. Let's do this. We can always do the Pyroling next. Let's just force, if he has any removal, try to get him on the 1/1s. I doubt he will. Ooh, a blue and black Death Touch deck? I am impressed, sir. I am. We're gonna send 2 of these in and see what ends up trading, okay? Because I can do this too. So I'm gonna get rid of the Bombardment for a draw? Probably. Probably do. Actually, no. I'll take that. We can pump up +1. He'll get a 1 on top, so he'll be a double strike with 3. So he'll end up doing 6. Oh my gosh. Let's just wait another turn. Let's just see. Let's just get some things going here. Probably should have put this down, so I could have more threat on the next turn. I'm thinking that would have been the better play. I wanted to have another threat on the board, though. Not just my Pyroling. Now, if I can get a Cinder Clasm, that would be beautiful. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Not exactly heart of the cards. Let's just wait. Each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among them onto the battlefield under your control. Resolve. That is a lot of death touch. What you got in your hand? 7/7. I'm just gonna keep setting up here. I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. If I can get a Cinder Clasm, we will win. That's really what it comes down to. But he's gonna... I think he's gonna have enough to put the 7/7 on the board. That is not what I was looking for. You know what? I have to test something. I have to go in. This may be the stupidest thing ever, but I have to test it. I have to. My theory is these should be. Let's say he blocks with all of his death touches. It's gonna become a 2/3. It's gonna become a 3/3 with double strike. So it should be able to take out 3 different things before they touch him, if I'm not mistaken. So this might actually be good. I should send these in. Let's just try it. Oh yeah, it's double. I forgot. So it's become a 4/4. Is that it, or a 5/5? I mean, not a 5/5, but a power of 5. Mm-hmm. If I beat this up to 6/7, he'll take out both. Ooh. Actually not a bad idea. So it becomes a 6. Yeah, I was gonna, hit, should I hit him? I think I should hit him, and then that way they become a 7. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And then we get, the 2 tokens. That was actually a very good play. And it played right in my head, too. We took out his 2 big threats, but, you know, he's still got a couple more, obviously, with the flash. This is a lot of damage coming in. This Pyroline is gonna wreck Face so much. It's gonna clear his board if he ends up blocking with all of it. He only needs to block with 1, technically. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Resolve. Just to keep one of our 1/1s alive so we can use them again. Very nice deck. Did he thin out our deck? Oh, he took one of our Tor brands, but it only works for a red source, unfortunately. Good game. Good game. Guess you don't want to get scared tonight. Oh, I will. Just a moment. Just a moment. That should do it. He had a very good deck. Hey, thank you so much, Infinity. Thank you so much. Mono Red has always been pretty abusive. Yeah, it's also very fast. But yes, any beginner who just completed the tutorial, who got all 21 free decks, who opened up all their free codes, who might have spent $5 or $6 on the welcome package, can craft this deck for free. Well, we didn't get a land. That kind of sucks. What's our chances of grabbing a land? There we go. We have a 34% chance to grab another land card, just so you guys know. Could go for the slow play. No attacks right now. Our opponent has something he can play. Now he could bring this back by paying 3, and it comes right to his hand. Oh, that's why he sacrificed it. Oh, it exactly. Wait! When this dies, I can have it do damage to any target. It didn't do any damage to him. What did you do? Exile it, because so the exile effect takes away the extra damage. Good to know. Let's go with this. We can have a killer turn if he survives.
You wish you had a fraction of my power.
Curse you!
Get out of my way already.
This is only to creatures. It's not planeswalkers, I don't think. So, curse you. But we can put pressure on his Liliana here. We should put him out. That way, if anything dies, like this, we can get another thing. Or we could probably get the Amber Cleave. Ooh. Not a bad idea. Could go for this, but let's see what happens. Let's kill Liliana. Force him to block some things here. Do I want it out there? Probably should. I would keep the Goblin gang leader alive.
I'm a survivor.
We muted our opponent because we're giving him time, but he doesn't want to give us time. See what happens. We should go ahead and kick this. It'll just do 2 across the board. Unfortunately, we didn't grab any more land, so I can't just, like, put something down. I could put this down and let him flood the board a little bit. I could. I could do that. It would survive. Let's see what happens. I like that. I like that a lot. Why would you do that? I'll take the damage. And then we'll wipe the board here. Let's put this down first so that it dies, and we can grab the scavenger with it. Yeah, this is... So he's gonna draw. Oh, he's really sacking his creatures. That Woe Strider. Bingo. Kick action. No attacks. Murderous Rider. If I can get some land, that'd be great. That's good. Anax is going to get the Amber Cleave here. Unless he's got something crafty he can play. Which I think he's kind of running out just a little bit out of steam, but maybe he isn't. Maybe he isn't. Ooh. But you don't have enough to do it right now, do you? You're one shy. Let's put this on Anax. We got to put the pressure on while we can, so. Yeah, we'll do the minimum. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, my friend. Now he has enough for his big guy. I'm gonna lose 6 life unless I kill one of my own. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because I kill him on next turn around by just putting the Annex in. I forgot, I need to put a permanent down, but yeah, with this, I'll be able to kill him. So. And that's game. It would have been game. My bad. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot the double strike. Because we did the 5, so we went and did the 2 for the first strike because it's trample. Yeah. So. And then we did the 7 for the second. Yes, it does. It does. We only have 1 in the deck, so. Because it's budget friendly. We got to get 1 more game in, guys. Sorry. And then we'll do some Phasmophobia. So far it's going to be me, Hunter, and Lady. If anyone else wants to join in, let me know. If there's too many people wanting to join in, we'll do a quick random picker. Sure. I like this hand. As long as we can keep drawing land into it, we should be fine. But playing a second one rather than re-equipping the first one for a surprise. Ooh, yes. You're right. 'Cause it just makes the other one disappear. A blue and black deck. It's your rogues. It's your rogue deck. It's your rogue deck. No attacks right now. No attacks right now. Maybe we can get the Tor brand down if we're lucky. Oh yeah, we'll get the Tor brand down. Sting! Stung! Sting! Stung! Sting! Ding! Dang. Wait. Whenever one or more cards are put in your graveyard from your library, he gets a 1/1. Sad face. I felt the drown in the lock coming. I sure did. Just put him out for pressure. We're gonna say no attacks right now. I'm gonna get the raid bombardment maybe down or the robber coming down next. The raid bombardment would only trigger 2. This one and this one. And this one, it would wave. Okay. Ooh, I love it. Well, it'd be foolish not to kill. He could counter it. He could. Does he have the counter? No, he doesn't. I'm going to decline this. I'm going to get the raid bombardment down. And we're going to send all in. Now it's a race. So he can hit me for 4. He decides not to. Interesting. Now, I could send in the tokens, but I do have a chance of getting another Torbrand. What's our chance here? We have a 4.88% chance. I don't have to do anything right this minute. We could just take out his flyer. It might behoove us. Now, what do we want to do? The robber would trigger. He would have to block, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could do a lot of damage. I think I'm going to go all in. Yeah, because we have him on the next turn, as long as he doesn't gain life. Ah, now we're dead. Touche. Touche. Okay, that was it. Mono red. Goblins everywhere. With some giants mixed in, with a demigod mixed in, and you know, a dwarf noble. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, human archer as well. An ogre. Battle driver. It's a great deck. I have a lot of fun with it. It's fast. I mean, there's some games where, you know, I play out a little longer than, say, a fast deck would. Could it be faster? Oh, yes. Could it be better? Oh, yes, it can. You can upgrade this more with more Ember Cleaves. You can start weeding away the raid bombardments with, you know, better, you know, more bone crushers. More robbers. You could get some more burn damage in here. I mean, you can start turning this into a high-end meta deck, mono red, that you see in Mythic. You can certainly do that. You can certainly start transforming it. I just took this because I want to build my collection up. I want to farm those dailies with a little bit more ease and a little bit more fun instead of just getting your face smashed in. Do not get discouraged. Your play experience in Standard is probably going to be different than mine. You may drive this deck a little better or a little worse than me. Who knows? The heart of the cards is also a part of the play of it. Don't forget that too. In fact, we did not showcase one of the videos, one of the games that I had, where we ended up getting just 2 lands and nothing else, and we got beat because we couldn't play anything. Play much of anything. So the shuffler can get to you at times. It can. Your play experience may be different, but don't get discouraged. Get those dailies done. Have fun. And be inspired from your opponent. Be inspired. Take notes. What deck did they play you against? You know, what cool tricks did they pull up from their sleeve? You know, what combos did they have? I hope that helps. I hope you have fun. I'm Tradus the Gray. Let me know if you made it all the way to the end. Just say hi. Put a smiley face down in the chat. Or the comments. I also stream on Twitch.tv, Tradus the Gray, just like it's spelled here below. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until I change the schedule otherwise. Come say hi. I'll check you out there. Until the next. Our opponent choosing whether to keep 7 or mulligan. I think we've lost 2, right? Man, the one night I decided to play red, everyone... is this a red burn deck too? No. Okay. We'll just exile that. He's playing a warrior deck. 2 and 2? Thank you. Thank you. Playing that warrior deck. What do I want to do here? You know what? Just to get some damage in. Go ahead, block. And then it creates another. Now, is he going to put equipment on this? No. Blocks. I'm good. I'm good. I told you guys, as soon as we add the 1 land, we're just going to get flooded. Can I take that? Yeah, I can. I'll take... Wait. Oh. Oh, that's right. My bad. Gotta finish combat, Trey. I'll do that, yeah. Can I get a Tor brand, please? No blocks. Probably should have played this. Be super aggressive. Yeah, I should have played this. That's my bad. We're whittling him down with I'll take the 3 because you'll put something on it probably. And then I kill you. Yep. It was coming. It was coming because that has haste, and that would have all charged in and finished the job. Okay, so is it going to show it? Is that it? Yeah, it's showing it now. Should be. Yeah. So we have a 32% chance of drawing land. Okay? In that last gameplay, it was probably up to 36. Now it's 30 because we drew land. This is actually a terrible hand. Never mind, it's not a terrible hand. You should not play Scavenging Ooze early. Scavenging Ooze, you can exile target cards from the graveyard and pump it up. Well, there's nothing in the graveyards right now, but there is going to be. That darn old RNG! I know, right? Now he's got something in the graveyard to make it a 3. Attack. Do it. Are you playing a counter deck as well? If you are, hopefully we'll win this go around. Remove a task counter. So he's a pacifist for the next few rounds. Oh, can we yeah. We'll remove that. Start removing that. Gem Razor. All right. All right. All right. Shabam! Oh, activate. Who's on a clock now? Hey, Hunter. I should be done in about another minute here. Shabam! A mythic tier player out of there! Now that is the RNG we needed to come back after the shitty RNG we had in the last game. Only getting 2 land for more than half of the game. F that. But this, check this out. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature gets +2 and gains haste. Means there's no summoning sickness. We put him down. We put him down. They get a +2. They get a +2. Oh, but it's Torbrand, so we all get +2 more on top of it. Let's do the math here. He becomes a 5. He becomes a 6. He becomes a 3. So yeah. 5 + 6 + 3, so 5, 6, 11, 14 points of damage there on, I don't even know what turn we are, but yeah. I love it.